But there are other people in our sport who have had a really hard time, who have, like, I mean, it seems like, BJ Penn is having a really tough time right now. You keep seeing him.
What do you think that's about?
I honestly, I'm not a doctor, and I don't know him that well personally, so I can only speculate like the rest of us. But I imagine he's got CTE. He's got some serious brain injuries and issues, and I don't know how those things always manifest. I think everybody's different and what they lean into and what resources they have. And I mean, I think our brains are so, even as much as we know, and correct me if I'm wrong, there's probably 100 times, thousands of times more than that we don't know.
Yeah.
It's as vast as like the solar system. It's like we barely know anything about the solar system.
Right.
There's so much more to find out. So I feel like to really try to understand what these people are going through, I mean, we have research that's great, but we also have a lot of things we don't understand and we don't know. And I just imagine that he's struggling. I think a lot of fighters have. So
yeah, for him in particular, it's interesting because he's demonstrating what I might call Capgras syndrome, which is like the delusion that a familiar person has been replaced by an imposter. In this case, his mom has been replaced by somebody that the government has put in her place, which is a hard delusion to muster with a concussive injury or a repeated contact sport history, unless one of those injuries smacked his exact area that recognizes and makes a familiar experience around faces.
Right.
And so you'd have to be really focused. I mean, like a gunshot wound or a specific neurodegenerative condition that hits, it's called the temporal lobe, right in this spot, the face area it's called. Now, it would be hard for me to believe that CTE has brewed there.
Right.
And started to kind of populate and kill neurons and somehow cause this very discrete delusion.
Right.